Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. Simply another spectacular day in Honolulu, Hawaii for day 2 of the tournament. Charleston and Loyola Chicago get us started in a battle of a couple of teams that lost on day 1 of the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. Aloha everybody from inside Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. So here we go, the tip about to go up in the air. 12:30 p.m. local time here in the Hawaiian Islands. And it will be Charleston controlling on this opening possession. Cougars coming in 8-3 now on the season. Out of the Colonial Athletic Association, Ante Berzovic getting his hands on it and drawing a crowd. He's the top scorer for the Cougars. And their first shot attempt is a corner 3 try by Darren Boyd. And now it is Edwards who is able to acquire the possession here for the Ramblers. As we bring you the starting lineups brought to you by Outrigger Resorts. Miles Rubin went career. He is their rim protector, but he was very offensive yesterday. 21 points and trying to go to work there, missing with the left hand. Also had 9-minute in. Still scoreless here for game 1 of day 2. Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic. Off of the hezzy, it's Boyd, and he's able to go smooch off the glass for the first points of the game.
Boyd does a great job of using Berzovic for the screen because he knows there can't be much help in that ball screen situation.
And then picks that pass out of the air. A dangerous pass. Ahead it goes. This is Dewilk Tavares who finishes on the easy lay-in. We're down 10 with under 3 minutes to go. They made an 11-0 run to take the lead in the final 30 seconds. Alas, they would lose on that tip-in with .3 on the clock.
And down 10, you and I were probably more nervous than he was.
Here, he says it helped to perhaps recalibrate his view of what it means to be a D1 coach here in the modern era of college basketball.
Stepped away at a time where everything was changing, new fresh start, new situation, new system.
Berzovic working against Rubin and wins that battle, going right into the esteemed Boyd going baseline. That one dribbles out, but a foul is called after the fact. Bit of a late whistle there. And it looks like Boyd's going to go to the line.
He's going to do right here. Boyd baseline, takes it up. Late whistle, but he got him on the wrist.
And the foul. And Darren Boyd at the line had 13 points, 5 rebounds in the loss to Oregon State Classic. And these two teams getting us started here. By the way, during that timeout, they changed that Sheldon Edwards corner shot from what was a 3 called on the floor to a 2. So a 7-4 advantage now for Charleston, and that one is good. Well, they'll get Fulton on that foul. Instead, the 6'3" senior from Belfast, Ireland.
Cougars in that zone, daring the outside. Most ball clubs could never recover for something like that. And you watch the effort they put together yesterday, and they got to turn right around and find that same energy right now.
Here's Eustace Stonkus. Good finish with the left by the freshman from Lithuania. Lob in low, Djokovic, good hands. But another chippy.
Got to finish that. That was a great high-low look, and now we've got an offensive foul. Elbow.
Harris, the head official on the right there. They have not come to a conclusion yet, so they took a long look at it. And it will be Tavares. State was the MEAC Rookie of the Year as a frosh. And a freshman from Russia also on the floor for the Blurs. C.J. Fulton controlling. It is Boyd, sets the feet, misses the 3, and elevating high for the board, Jalen Quinn. Edwards steps into a 3 and knocks it down.
Boy, he's going to be a great coach in college basketball for quite a long time.
Yeah, that was an interesting matchup for him yesterday against Oakland, going up against his alma mater and his former coach, also worked under Greg Campy a couple of years. That 3 ball is down for Jack Turner, his first points of the season.
Put me in, coach. 2 games in 2 days, you kind of go to the bench and things get deep, and Turner finds himself in the paint matched up against Berzovic, and that's...
Fear the bun.
taking that opportunity. Those are tough minutes to play coming off the bench. You're sitting there ice cold. You haven't actually moved around in a few minutes, and coach calls your number.
Oh, gets lost a little bit there on that C.J. Fulton.
You got to pick on the new guy. You know, he comes in the game and run him off a UCLA cut. Nice pass right there. Good execution by the Cougars.
Quinn stepping into a three. Good offensive rebound, Wakoria. Extra pass to Quinn. Bullet pass down to Rubin. By the Cougars this year when they did hold an opponent under 50%.
Yeah, it was very effective. It changed the momentum of the game, gave them a chance to try to cut into that lead.
Nice inbounds play, Wakoria. Oh, what a recovery there defensively by Wakoria.
Great anticipation, but then Fulton with the theft, picking his pocket for the easy two. Heads up.
So out of the timeout, it is Loyola leading by 3, and that pass, a dangerous one, somehow finds Edwards, who then rattles home the 3, just like they drew it up.
This MAC coach team, they are going to continue to fight, and they will never surrender. They're going to keep pushing, hopefully try to be there in the final minutes of this one, but we've got to get some kind of offensive spark going here early.
Well, Hendawi missed with 7 different starting lineups already this year, and also having to merge together 11 newcomers, which is the 6th most in the nation. 8 transfers and 3 freshmen in that crew. That 3 ball is pure by Tavares from the corner.
And that's textbook Cougar offense. Play through the big man. Great vision by Burcevic, making the good pass.
Oh, the seas parted for Watson, and he pays a toll, but earns his way to the free throw line.
And Watson couldn't believe how open he was. He brought the ball over and miscommunication.
Where he played in 66 games. Originally from Columbus, Ohio. And this is that second free throw. Lead is 6 here for Loyola. Give and go action. And we're going to have a foul. Will it be in the act of shooting? Knocks down to first. It's been
sitting on 20 points right now. 5 minutes remaining. They could probably have an extra 10
points off turnovers, but you're right, just a lot of near misses represented on the scoreboard here. Here's Watson in the mid post. The fadeaway. And right there for the rebound and followed Deloach. 11 second chance points for the Ramblers. A huge storyline here in this first half.
And they're in their man-to-man offense, defense. They're going to have to rebound. Great give and go passing. Important possession right here for Loyola. There's something about a 10-point lead.
And Quinn worked the shot up, and he will shoot free throws on the other side of this media time. Of course, the Hawaiian Airlines Diamond Head Classic, then which will add a women's college basketball component next year. We'll be here now for Loyola. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fulton going up with the left hand and finishes off the glass. We saw
lead gets out to 10. A chance to cut right back into it.
See the turnover numbers. Inbound is Tavares, and he rattles home the 3. And just like that, this game feels completely different. Roxy Bernstein, Sean Farnham will have that call for you. Well, the vibe has shifted a bit in a very short span of time, but now a whistle down low is going to go against Charleston. San Diego now to the line. 72% free throw shooter in here for Wakoria. And this time he makes it count. He's a bit more familiar with the surroundings here at Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center, having played. Goes 1 of 2. And against him, it appears, every time he touches it.
It's not a bad idea to go through him and see what that double team creates. He's a very unselfish player, doesn't mind setting screens to get guys open, but that's a guy who doesn't need a screen.
3-point differential. Watson Able to get away from Tavares for a little bit. Reverse layup not there. Brzovic with the board. Tavares the heat check. Oh, he's hot.
You remember a couple of seconds ago when it was 31-21? What a run by the Cougars. Big answer.
Ruben able to quiet things just for 17 points in this first half alone, and a chance here for Charleston to tie or take the lead.
Charleston starting to tighten up on the defensive glass, limiting Loyola to just one shot.
Brzovic draws the contact and the whistle, and he'll shoot free throw. Brzovic now with 5.
Every team you play, and coaches are going to double team you. They're going to play zone.
As we effectively start over once again, tied at 34, under a minute to play in the first half. Quinn kicks it back out. It's Watson for 3. That doesn't go. Rebound, Kirkic.
You talk about playing with house money. This final possession for the Cougs, make or miss, they have had a heck of a run here to close out the first half. They're going to go into the locker room feeling great about themselves no matter what.
5 seconds left. And that one tapped around. It's Tavares. He's going to hoist. And he's going to hit off glass. When you're hot, you're hot.
Did I say feeling great? Change that to feeling amazing. Tavares.
DeWilt Tavares. Lava hot here in Honolulu. Down, and it will be Charleston basketball, and Tavares will be first to handle the ball.
I talked about how the Cougars under Chris Mack were going to keep coming. They weren't going to stop trying to execute. They're going to go right back to their one-on-one, start the second half with their best player, see how they play out of the double team. There's the skip pass.
Tavares, can he stay hot? Yes, he can. 6th made 3.
It's a real simple game, Kanoa. Inside out. Get it to your big man. Let the defense react. Get it to the guy with the hot hand.
Yeah, DeWilt Tavares cannot miss here as of late. 23 points. Good drive there, however, by Jalen Quinn to respond. Fulton gets the step and sneaks it up past Miles Rubin.
And that's what he has to do. He's a crafty point guard who sometimes gets in the lane. Got to look to score, be a threat.
Quinn again. So Jalen Quinn asserting himself, the 6'3" junior from Tuscaloosa. And Ramblers bringing it the other way. Oh, everybody left Miles Rubin, and he was all alone to hammer it down.
That's nice.
A.J. Smith getting cut off down in the block area. Pass is picked off. Watson all the way too strong. Wakoria, great offensive rebound and follow, and we are tied up.
Little big boy basketball right now by the Ramblers. Getting in the passing lane, being physical, being aggressive. Started with the dunk, and then right there, nice little transition bucket.
These teams looking pretty hungry for a W here, Corey. There is the added motivation of trying to avoid the early morning game on Christmas Day. And DeWilt Tavares is inspired right now. His 7th made 3.
Yeah, he's not here right now. I don't know where he is mentally, but he's left. He's in the stratosphere. He's in outer space. He is having an out-of-body experience. Get cleaned up on a screen right there.
Almost recovered to get that interception. Instead, it is the finish by Wakoria.
Nice move right there.
Tavares that time misses.
That's 2 questionable shots in a row. Now, he's earned those shots, but like I said, you want to stick with the script, stay with the strategy. And speaking of scripts, that's a highlight. Coach getting out there early in the morning for some exercise and
maintains control, at least on the dribble, but on the way up lost it. Charleston now scoreless for over 3 minutes, but they get the ball back, and it's Tavares who is the beneficiary. He has 28
By Brzovic, the block on the last trip, and right there, the deflection and steal.
Fulton bounce pass back to Brzovic, and he'll shoot free throws. Brzovic missing the first free throw. Averaging just under 19 a game coming into this contest. Also,
it's a very crucial part of the game.
Pretty straightforward. It makes so much sense when you break it down that way as Brzovic gets loose underneath, and a good find there by Kirkic. And Watson with the pump fake, drawing the contact. And he's going to get fouled in the act. Free throw shooter on the season. 1 for 2 here in ESPN2.
An outstanding play, second line defender coming over, making the play.
Oh, nice give and go action between Edwards and Rubin, and another foul is called.
Great accommodations, good food, great staff over there.
Season blocks record with 76. That was a record that was standing for
get him open. Nice quick hitter on the inbounds.
That one doesn't go. A lot of those kinds of misses for Charleston throughout this game. Hard drive, Quinn! The bruise and the bucket.
Play.
Fulton picking up his second foul. Quinn missing on what would have been the three-pointer back on the floor, along with Francis Wakoria for Loyola. Kirkic gets it into Brzovic, the quick move, and he goes to the hoop, up, in, and one.
Needs post entries, ISOs on the block. They know they need him down the stretch. He's got to step up. He would free throw line. There's a ton of time left in this game. Want to get defensive stops. Here's that ISO one-on-one in the block. No double team. There it is.
The three by Kirkic is good.
You put one of your best.
They leave him ISO'd. And Rubin with the quick hands knocks it away. And then the bump at mid.
You know, sometimes point guards get in the frame of mind where it's all or nothing. Either work in progress, takes several seasons.
See the shooting picking up.
Like they've taken control of the tempo of this game.
Loose underneath Jones. Didn't really control it initially and then got denied. That pass broken up by Quinn. And look at the boosters on the way to the hoop.
Boy, he will not be.
Resuming play on this Charleston possession. Tavares gets it to Boyd. This is a good look, and he knocks it down.
Beautiful flare.
Which he logged as a member of Delaware State last year. Also the 7 made threes. That's 2 away from tying the single game tournament record for makes from out there. Great drop off Kirkic. The unselfish dime there, CJ Fulton.
The wide open look from the corner, can't connect.
So here's Watson now the other way for Loyola. And we're gonna have a whistle underneath. There was a bit of a mismatch down there. You had Darren Boyd trying to guard. And misses the front end. Brzovic collecting his 5th rebound to go along with 4 assists and 11 points. So a little more volume from Brzovic here on day 2 in Honolulu.
Well, they're running sets that end up with him setting screens like the one right there for Boyd. And you've got to pick your poison. Are you going to stay at home or are you going to rotate over?
The answer by Edwards is supplied. Kirkic lets it fly. Good contest out there by Edwards. Oh, the poke away by Boyd. It's Tavares, leaves it for Smith. Lead out to 6 here for the Cougars.
It might have been a bad decision by Quinn to try to take on that double team.
And a foul again on. Watson has 7, just 2 of 12 from the field. And he misses the front end. 5 seconds to shoot. Boyd, tough shot. It is wiped off the glass there by Rubin, but they call him for the goaltend. And everything around the rim. Sometimes that'll happen, but I think he still appreciates the audacity.
You're down 8 now. You could have been down possibly 6 with a chance to cut into the lead, but
and another continues these 5 star-studded games on ESPN, ESPN Plus, and ABC. Anyone could ask for. That one danced.
Grizzlies content to run some clock here.
Tavares leaves it shy that time. Rubin chasing down the loose basketball, but delivers it right into the lap of Brzovic, who goes up, in, and one. By Ante Brzovic.
Well, you hate to play the what if. And here you see trying to create some tempo, trapping the point guard.
This is a 3-ball. Boyd, he has found the range. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Brzovic will try a 3. Rebound off to Wakoria. And the near takeaway by Tavares. Wakoria streaking into the front court, draws the foul, gets blocked there. Along. Free throw good there by Wakoria.
Today, sitting at 73 points, 56 of them coming just from 3 guys.
And there's a foul there on the sideline. We'll see who picks that one up. It will be Des Watson. By the Cougars. Relationships. During his time at Louisville, he said, we didn't really have much in the way of international players. As you
Not much of a language barrier with those international guys. They all know how to say I'm open in any kind of language. They all know that. It's the first thing you learn.
You played, so to speak, here by Loyola as Boyd adds to his point total. He has
shoot. They were coming out of double teams, and that's what you have to have, a counter for.
Zachary Royster, number 31, with it. Getting it to Jack Turner, who has seen some minutes here in Honolulu. Not just late in the game. This is a step-back move by Hindawi.
Always interesting time because it's scout team for both teams. So these guys know what the other team is doing because they both play scout team. So they're helping the starters prep. So there's no surprises going on right now.
Jack Miller off the dribble, can't hit. And something came rolling. And so Charleston will avoid what is oftentimes, as you see the straight-on 3 knocked down by Turner. Charleston will avoid what has been described as a very difficult endeavor of waking up extra early on Christmas morning to play what is the 8:30 a.m. local time tip-off game on the last day of the tourney.
I'll be here with my coffee.
Oh, we will be there. Loyola, unfortunately, will also be there, but a great bounce back by Chris Mack and College of Charleston as they take this one 77-68 behind 30 points from Day Wilk to